And we're going live. Here we are, folks. You know, I'll tell you, we tried this 2 weeks ago, and it was crazy. Can you hear us here this evening? I see we've got 700 people in the house here this evening. Maureen's excited about this.
I am.
But anyway, listen, we got some great information here this evening to go over. And, of course, we're going to go over the boring stuff first. Big announcement when I get done with this RV industry update. And I'll let Maureen break the big announcement. But we actually have two big announcements, really. But let's go ahead and say hello whoever's in the house here this evening. So let's see. Oh, that's right. You know what? I didn't do it in StreamYard because, see, the Wi-Fi I'm on or whatever it is that I'm on is not going to be working as well, and it chews up a lot of data. So I did not sign in on StreamYard, so I can't share who's in the house. But we can say hello to everybody. We've got George Danik, first guy in the house. Appreciate you joining us here this evening. And by all means, if you're watching this on replay, please put a comment down below. Click the thumbs up button. Even if you're watching it here tonight, at least announce yourself in the room here. Tell me where you're from. Tell Maureen where you're from. And give us that thumbs up. So anyway, let's talk about who's in the house here this evening. We've got George Danik from down there in Florida, Wayne Kern over there in Bel Air, Maryland, Terry Matthews down there in the Parkville area. Now, of course, I'm going to mess up. I'll let Maureen pronounce this next one here.
Tamara
from Fairfax, Virginia. Chuck Ash from Salisbury. Dreaming Out Loud RVing. Hey, appreciate you guys showing up here this evening. Brian Matthews. Maureen, go ahead. Hit the rest of them there. You can't see. See, I don't even have my glasses on and she can't see. Right here.
What about, oh, okay. That's why you want me to do it.
No, that's Eric Severson.
Okay.
Eric, Colleen D.
Barbara Conroe. Hello, Barbara.
From St. Louis, Missouri. From Missouri. Did we say that right?
Wayfaring with the Weeses. Yeah.
Landon Meredith, okay? And then Kent Grander there. I appreciate you all joining us here this evening. But anyway, so listen, talking about RV industry update, I think there's a lot of confusion out there. You know, you drive by a dealership and you see all this product. You know, you look at our dealership and you see all this product out there. Well, what we're doing is we're taking all our stuff from the used lot, bringing it on over. And then what we're doing to try to make it look like we're full, we have a number of units that are there for display purpose only. That way when we get individuals in and they want to see a particular floor plan, they can see that, and then we can put their name on the next available one. Now, that next available one, it may be next month, it may be 2 or 3 months. So just keep that in mind. And I would just look at things. We had on our list 154 new units. When I took out all the units that were sold already, they just haven't left, took out the display only models, we had less than 70 units that were available for somebody to purchase. Now, with that said, is a lot of the times when that happens, we have some of the more undesirable floor plans. You know, because the great ones, people are coming in snatching those things up real quick. So on top of that, we're having issues getting things in. You know, last year at this time frame, we had roughly 200 available units in stock. We had 100 units thereabouts coming in every month. This year, we're less than 100 that are available on our lot. We have roughly 100 units coming in for the month, but of those 100 that are coming in, now 60 to 70 of those are already sold. That is the dilemma that we're up against right now, and the demand is still high. I'm leaving work every day with people that I have not gotten back to. So please be patient if you're calling on a place, because we are inundated with phone calls, emails, text messages, and then people coming on the lot and so forth. And it is kind of gets to be a little frustrating. And then on top of that, if you have an ordered unit, understand that when you order a unit, we're going to give you what we call a build date But that doesn't necessarily mean that, okay, now it's built, let's say this week, that you're going to have it next week, because it might come offline, and then what you're going to run into is maybe it's missing some parts. Or let's say it's built, it has all its parts. Now it has to go to the shippers. Then we got to go ahead and find a driver to bring it to us. In some cases, it's taking us up to a month to get it after it is off the line and ready to ship. So keep that in mind. Be patient out there. I know I've lost a couple of deals here lately because things keep getting pushed back, and it's just, unfortunately, it's as frustrating it is for you and for us as well. We wanted to get it in and get it out as quickly as possible. So, but anyway, let's see. We got a few other people that came in the house here this evening. Let's see. We got Connie DeWind from Savannah Park, New Horizons. Hey, Susan, glad you joined us here this evening. And so, are we cooking tonight, Maureen?
I cooked.
She certainly did. Now she cooked on a slow cooker as well as on the Blackstone. So she did a great job. But anyway, yeah, I look a little bit different, don't I, here, Susan? Yes, I got rid of the mustache. Maureen wanted me to look young because, see, Maureen wanted to be, when we walk arm in arm down the road, she wants the people look at her as a cougar. Isn't that what people tell you?
Well, that's not why. I want him to grow the mustache back. So you met Tamara last week. You showed her and her sister.
Oh, okay. Oh, there we go. Yes, that's right. Yes, Tamara, how you doing? That's right. You're the one that are you the one that said you want some brown sugar sitting next to you? I believe that's what you said when I was sitting on the golf cart. So anyway, um, so that's a little bit about the industry, and I tell you, costs are going out of the world. I mean, they're just out of sight. Yeah, I'm sorry, out of this world. They're out of sight. Heck, I built this. I got a 10 by 10 deck here. I built. Heck, it was about almost $700, and that didn't have any labor involved because I did all my labor. So, yes, New Horizons. So campground that we're at. So we're in Gettysburg, PA, and we are at Drummer Boy Campground. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and let Maureen give you the big news, because then we have another big news too. Go ahead, Maureen. Break it to them.
So I'm not sure if we told him that we sold the house. Did we?
Maureen, go ahead, break the news. Talk to them.
Okay. So we put the house up for sale. Got a great offer on it. This is all like within 6 weeks. We ended up moving out, and we are being at Drummer Boy Campground until October. I'm loving it.
So then on top of that, Maureen is retired now.
I'm not old enough to retire. I'm tired.
Oh, okay. She's tired, but she's having a good time. So we've went ahead and turned in her set of wheels. Well, it's going to be turned in. We turned in a Mercedes for a 6-seater golf cart. Over there, she can drive around the campground. But anyway, she's loving the pool. She's getting used to the water slide. And aren't you, Maureen?
I'm waiting for Meredith's comment on that one.
So, by the way, Lisa Kerrigan, appreciate you joining us here this evening, and hope to see you next time you are in the area. Yes, hey, Maureen, see, look at it. Tamara says, pass the mic to you.
No, Tamara.
See that?
No, that's okay. I don't like doing these things at all.
No, she does great. She does a good job. So there's one other big news we have. What's that, Maureen? Other than you retired and now, so we sold our house, moved into the camper. That was a great idea Maureen came up with.
No. We're coming up with our own channel. Is that what you'd like me to tell them?
We're coming up. Remember, we've been talking about this other channel. I know some of you all wanted Maureen to start her own cooking channel. Right, Maureen?
Yes, you did. But because of moving into the camper, I can't find half my stuff to cook. So that won't be happening. So anyway, we were going back and forth. And I'll tell you, appreciate everybody that kicked in some ideas as far as a channel name. We just signed up for it tonight.
There's 2 videos on it, but don't ignore those videos. That was from another channel. I just renamed it now. But we came up with the living the dream. Maureen, you gonna say anything?
I love the name, but I'm surprised it's not taken yet.
And Maureen says, Paul, that name's taken. I said, no, it's not. So we are going to be our other channel. And by the way, there's a link down below. So stay tuned. We're going to be putting up some videos from that, kind of showing you how we're living the dream, everything that's encompassed with what we're doing with the campsite, how messy it gets inside campers when you're living in them, right? And all the fun stuff that goes along with it, including the dogs, which are loving the RV life. Maureen, tell them what Blizzard and Cooper like to do.
Blizzard and Cooper like to go, well, sort of. Cooper likes to go for rides on the golf cart. Blizzard whines. Just
Oh,
like
there he
now.
goes. He's whining right now. See, he's right over here. Oh, there he is. He's coming up behind us here. Oh, he's sitting behind him.
There he is.
But anyway, the well, you can see, so you see our camper right there. We're all set up. We're enjoying the heck out of it. We're getting things, I guess, more organized. It's going to take us some time, but I tell you, we're enjoying it, and we kind of wish we would have done this sooner. Right, Mar?
Yes. No. Well, I was holding back because of the kids.
So yes, that was the other part. We kicked the kids out.
We did not.
We made them. We said, you know what? You got to go ahead and learn how to fly. So we kicked them out of the nest. That is a Sammy. That's Blizzard. Come here, Blizz. Up here. Up. There you go. Say hi to everybody. Say hi to everybody. Yeah. Yeah, I know. You just need some
Say
loving,
next
don't you? Huh? Yeah.
But King called me the other day and told me he's tired of adulting. It's too hard. So I go down every Wednesday and walk his dog.
Stay up here. He wants to be part of the group here. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
I know, boy. Big boy. Anyway, but so that's the big news for the day. Yeah, Blizzard, you tell him. And we are looking forward to seeing some of you stopping by. Hold on, Maureen. You're going to take over while I get him over here.
Stopping by. Somebody is stopping by this weekend. Lisa Kerrigan.
Yep. So, but yeah, if you're going to be in the area, I'm going to try and put together maybe a get together, maybe late September here at Drummer Boy. So I'm going to see what kind of availability there is and see if I can get a block and we can get a little get together here. I know we've had some other people come in the house here.
Frank King.
Very nice. And then let's see, it came in earlier. Angelo Camella, all the way there in Louisiana. Let's see, Tennessee. He's in Tennessee. Appreciate you joining us here. Jeff Coleman from Reisterstown's in the house. See if we missed anybody else here. I'm kind of going up the road here, looking at things. Frank King's in the house. Sorry that I'm not able to show you like I normally did before who's in the house and what they're saying. So, but we are definitely enjoying things. It's a lot more relaxing. You know, it's really weird coming back to here from work because it doesn't feel like I'm going home. It feels like more like I'm on vacation and going to work in the morning. So
building fires every night.
I'm trying to clear out some stumps. So I'm gonna go take an axe, get it sharpened, try that swinging axe a little bit. But here comes Coop. Coop, whoa!
Coop wants to be in here.
Coop wants to be in the picture now too. Yeah, see, there you go, Coop. Did you want to say hi to everybody too? There you go, huh? I know you want to put him up over there, Maureen. Here you go. He likes to join the party with us every now and again. He feels left out if he's down on the ground. So that's Cooper. He's one of our rescues. Blizzard, we actually had the mother and we bred her. So, but anyway, does anybody have any questions for Maureen or myself? Whether it's about the RV industry, camper, camping life,
Organization.
cooking. Maureen can take care of that part for you.
And Paul can take care of the organization.
Right.
Not-
Absolutely.
Not.
Reality TV, Maureen.
I don't think
That wasn't. No, that's not what. Okay, so I'm excited to see everything on your new channel. You have a loyal subscriber here. Thank you there, Susan. Appreciate that. Lewis outside down in Florida. Appreciate you joining us. Indiana boys in the house. So the RV that we have, although you can't kind of see the name, but it's barely readable. But it is a Transcend. It's a 265. So we went from a 3,000 square foot home down to a 33-foot camper. So Maureen's loving it. The dogs love it. I tell you, the dogs, a lot of times, they'd rather go sit inside versus sit out here, even when it was cool out. But that's just the way they absolutely love the camper. So
And I get to take them for daily walks.
she's liking that.
Paul helps me at night.
Okay, Maureen, what types of meals have you been having since you've been living in the camper, Maureen? I'll let Maureen answer that.
We've had
Peanut butter and jelly, hot dogs,
and hamburgers
pizza.
delivered. We did chicken scampi tonight. What did we do?
We had chicken with
Yeah,
hash like potatoes on the Blackstone.
I just told Paul that we're gonna have to sit down weekly and figure out a menu because, as I said, I don't have a lot of stuff to cook with because it was taken out of the house so fast. I don't even know where it is. I know I gave a lot to the kids. Like tonight, I had to make rice, and I said to Keen, I didn't know how I was gonna make it, and he said in a pot, and I said, yeah, you have them. But fortunately, I'd gone out to I had bought a little pot, and I did it on the Blackstone, so it turned out good. I miss the bacon and pancakes. We're gonna have to start that on the weekends.
Maureen, how do you organize all your kitchen stuff?
It's real well.
I could show. I'm going to go ahead and show you something. So what we've done here, we've got this nice little thing behind us here. Nice thing with that is we just keep the sides down, and we're able to keep things organized inside of there. It's hard.
Organized.
Oh, I think it's organized.
The clothes are organized. I guess I pack like we were moving into a larger camper. So we have a lot of our clothes out there. We bought our refrigerator from the house, and that's in there. I don't have a lot of inside stuff. That's why we ordered a Rubbermaid. What is it? Rubbermaid cabinet storage.
Yeah, storage cabinet, and then they had the wrong parts in it.
So I'm going to move everything that we use for dinner outside because that's where we're normally eating, and then put all the food inside the camper.
Let's see. Make pizza using pita bread, spaghetti sauce topping on the Blackstone grill.
Oh, sounds good.
Any push for the industry for a smaller fifth wheel toy hauler versus a triaxle? Well, they have other toy hauler fifth wheels that are two axles. So they're out there. They've been out there for a while. The problem you run into is in the fifth wheels. I think you're only looking. I think 35 is probably the shortest you're going to find in a fifth wheel toy hauler. Most people, when they go to a fifth wheel, what they want to do is they want to have a separate room for their toys so they don't have that gasoline smell or, have all that stuff inside their camper. For the real smaller ones, then what you do is you look for a travel trailer style toy hauler. But the problem with those is it's such a heavy tongue weight because they've got to make sure that it's balanced when you put your toys in the back. So then you need to have something that is capable sometimes of 1,500 to 1,700 pound tongue weight. That gets to be a beast from a towing standpoint.
Terry asked about sausage and green peppers.
Yes, I'm telling Maureen, that is something that I think you would enjoy.
Terry, I would think you know Paul well enough.
So Maureen is working on a recipe for home style meatloaf with mashed potatoes. Right?
Uh-huh.
Maureen loves when I get meatloaf when we go out to eat.
So no, Paul won't eat sausage and green peppers.
Now I eat sausage on pizza.
He's talking about sausage like that.
Oh yeah, no. We'll cut them up, throw them on pizza.
I did get a pizza cover from Blackstone, I think, that we can do a pizza on the griddle, but we haven't tried that yet. Well, we did at home, and it worked pretty well. But Jamie was there, and Jamie was a big help.
So, and then let's see, Griswold Family Vacay is in the house. Appreciate you joining us here.
Somebody asked if you're staying through Thousand Trails here.
Huh?
Current, yeah.
Winker, are you staying through? No, because Thousand Trails, you have to call and book a site like when you're 2 months out, and then you can only stay there two weeks. So that would not have worked for our situation. We have a few camping trips planned where we're going to be leaving here and going to other campgrounds over the season. We have 3 other camping trips planned. So we're looking forward to doing that. And as well as some other folks coming in to visit with us. Let's see, maybe I missed it, but where are you going come winter? Oh, somewhere warm.
No.
Or not?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought a house would be warm.
No, it's true.
And at this point, we don't know what we're doing. We're kind of leaving things up in the air. And I think come like September timeframe, we'll start maybe narrowing it down as far as what we want to do come November. Looking forward to that next step.
Adventure.
Oh yeah, that'll be an adventure, all right. Was there something else here we had? Let's see. Is there still a big demand on RVs? Yes, there is. Still a very high demand, and that's what's making it frustrating from a standpoint trying to keep up with people. We make meatloaf on the Blackstone griddle, Maureen. See that? Let's see.
Is that New Horizons?
Yep.
I can't do meatloaf, so he doesn't get meatloaf.
Only when we go out and the restaurant is serving it. We may have it by then. We are driving the van to Mayberry either way. That's awesome. Let's see. They're in Florida. We are hoping to be at the Tampa RV show again this year. Or no, that'd be next year. That's our plan. So let's see. What do you do about someone walking behind your camper to get to their truck a street over from their site? We don't have that issue anymore. I made sure of that.
We had people cutting through to go to the playground.
Luckily, I wasn't here. But anyway, yeah, that issue has been resolved.
Terry, do you have a problem with that?
Well, did you have an issue with that, Terry? Oh, was that us? Oh, I think we were walking through their site to get to our truck. When they were camping with us.
I don't think
so. Let's see. What's the take on? It's going to be interesting on these upcoming shows. I mean, it's going to be the Hershey show. The difference with that is that's a manufacturer show, so they'll be setting things aside for that. Now, I'm sure that those units are already going to be allocated to certain dealers. So I don't know what it's going to be like when you go, if you do decide to go to any of these RV shows. The allocations, especially when it's the manufacturer shows, where those units or when those units might be available, or even if they will be available, they might already be sold.
Well, you were supposed to have the open house this past week.
Well, we normally have the first weekend in June. We have our open house, kind of like kickoff for the season. And with us with limited RVs, what are we going to tell people? Hey, come on in and see what we don't have. So we didn't do that. So let's see what we got here. I have heard that there's people who are buying campsites, reselling them on the black market type deal. Dragon Bible was talking about it, making it hard to get campsites. Wow. So renting them to somebody else. Interesting. Huh. Guess that's always a possibility, but wonder what the campgrounds probably crack down on that pretty soon. They made meatloaf over the fire and foil packets more. You might want to try that. Weekend RVing. Appreciate you joining us here this evening. And then let's see. Barbara, Cairo, let's see. Do you recommend solar on a teardrop? I'm wanting a little guy max. Is it necessary, or is a generator like Jackery enough for small appliances? Not sure what the how well the Jackery works. I know there's people out there. I think Travels with Delaney. I think has a video on that. But understand that a solar panel is not going to do you any good for small appliances because it's not like you have enough battery power that's going to allow you using an inverter to be able to use small appliances. So I've actually, if you search my channel, I actually have 2 live videos that I did. One explaining solar a little bit, and then I had another couple come on and actually install solar on people to kind of give a better insight from that perspective. So RVs are you're kind of limited to the amount of roof space you have, and of course cargo carrying capacity from battery standpoint. So the storage for the power for you to really be effective. Now it's amazing how Class Bs are set up using lithium batteries and using an under hood generator to go ahead and give you power. And they have a 3,600 watt inverter and everything. It's amazing how some of those are working. But on the typical RVs, meaning travel trailers, teardrops, fifth wheels, it's very, very difficult from that standpoint. Hopefully that answers your question. Car sales is not too hot right now either. Well, yeah, well, they're hot. It's just you just don't have the inventory. I mean, RVs are hot as all get out. Class Bs we can't keep them in stock. Well, we have things because we're having a hard time keeping them in stock. We have them for display purpose only, and then people are ordering off of them. But just seeing a guy build a campfire with a propane torch laying in the fire, that would be pretty interesting. How that would work. Truck prices are getting ridiculous, no doubt about that. So, but I'll tell you, we're coming up on our 30 minutes. We kind of like to keep it short and sweet. But we're thinking about, and tell me what you all think about this. For our living the dream, of course, besides videos, we want to come on maybe Sunday night, 7, 8 o'clock ish, somewhere in that time frame, and have a campfire chat. I think it's a good idea, bad idea. Any other recommendations? Maureen's thinking more like midnight, but I got to get up and go to work the next day. She gets to sleep in.
I have 2 dogs after all. I do.
All right, Maureen. Terry said that's a good idea. Was that midnight or 8 o'clock? Terry, won't be siding with Maureen now. Anyway, well, listen, we do appreciate everybody coming in here this evening. Hope everybody's giving us a thumbs up. I can't tell from here. Fireside chat, good idea. That way, we kind of fill you in with what we've done throughout the week, trials and tribulations, and trying to put up one good video every week. So, Kevin, appreciate you coming in here this evening, sir. Hope the pizza business is doing it well for you. 8 is perfect, Maureen. See, look at that. See you on Sunday evening. Perfect. See that, Maureen? That was a good time you picked. So, yeah, and then I know how to build a campfire.
And they want to see a campfire.
We'll have a campfire. Rob Waters, look who's in the house, Maureen.
Is that Big Rob?
Do you know who Rob Waters is?
I don't know if he's one of your customers.
That's Big Rob. For those of you who don't know Big Rob, he used to be a Redskins.
He was a neighbor of ours and still a good friend, even though we left.
Well, but he was a left tackle for the Washington Redskins back in the day.
Rob, Saturday night, ask Marie about that.
Yeah, Saturday nights, I think those are set for other adult entertainment. Let's put it that way to you. So, great. Well, listen, you're going to bring the torch, Brian. Okay, appreciate that. Yeah, well, so I have a use. Yeah, so if you look behind me right there, there's a cord of wood behind me. But then I also got the one you saw on Facebook. That was just a half a cord of wood that I got. So I had that dropped off Saturday night. Had to come home and stack it up. I'm almost halfway done that. And then Sunday morning, bright and early, I had to get up after staying up to 1 o'clock in the morning, and I had to stack that. That's 2 deep, by the way. So
And how long do you think that's going to last?
that's going to last good because that wood there is solid. This other wood was, it just burns so damn quickly. The way Maureen puts the wood on the fires, my God, we have a damn forest fire before you know it. Bambi's here. How you doing, Bambi? Appreciate you joining us. So that's what we're going to do for the other channel. So that's Living the Dream is our other channel. And by the way, Maureen will be narrating that.
No.
Or moderating,
No.
I should say. No, not moderating. I'll be the moderator. Maureen's going to be the talker.
No.
I think they'd rather hear you talk, Maureen.
No, they wouldn't. It'd be all about 5 minutes.
No more house right now. This is it. What you see behind us, that is it. So we are enjoying it, and it is definitely going to be fun. Right, Maureen?
It will be.
So thanks again for joining. Hope everybody gave us thumbs up here this evening. If you're watching a replay, please do put a comment down below. Say hi to Maureen. Say hi to the dogs. And we will be coming back at you again next week. Same time, same bat channel. Take care.
Bye.